We all need comms. Why you comms? Or 40 words.
There's two people there who have it.
One note, the internet is dying, so if your relatives who are trying to stream are trying to watch and they're telling you to be frustrated, I'm asking you to please be patient. As soon as it comes back, it will come back. We are also recording it, so it will be available up on the web shortly. And if you don't mind silencing your phones, please. Ms. Rummer, are you ready? All right. Then if you please rise and welcome the class of 2023. Remain standing until you're requested to sit. Ô Belgique, ô mère chérie, à toi nos cœurs, à toi nos bras, à toi notre sang, ô patrie. Nous le jurons tous, tu vivras toujours grande et belle, et ton invincible unité aura pour devise immortelle le roi, la loi, la liberté. Aura pour devise immortelle le roi, la loi, la liberté. Le roi, la loi, la liberté. Le roi, la loi, la liberté. Please be seated. Hello, I am Ella Marie Guevara, and as one of the senior class representatives, I am honored to welcome you all to the class of 2023's graduation ceremony. To start this evening off, I would like to introduce our senior class president, Ethan Barton.
Good evening, faculty members, parents, distinguished guests, and students. My name is Ethan Barton, and I am the president of this year's graduating class. I'll be honest, it truly feels weird standing before you today. For as long as I can remember, I, like most of you, have dreamed of graduating one day, and finally being here feels completely surreal. However, I could not be happier speaking to you all. Over the past 5 years of being at SHAPE, I have seen this class grow and transform in the most spectacular ways. A lot of friends have moved away, and an equally amazing group of friends have moved in year after year. Thus is the lifestyle of military families, but it is truly a blessing in disguise. All of us have learned to adapt to our surroundings and empower those around us. Facing adversity every day at school, experiencing different cultures, going through a pandemic, and having to deal with some annoying teachers, like Ms. Barton, have strengthened each and every one of us. Hopefully, I speak for all of you when I say that these SHAPE memories will stay with us forever. I may be biased, but I wholeheartedly believe this class of SHAPE seniors is the best class out there. I know you guys don't need it, but I wish you all good luck in your futures. Lastly, although I may contradict myself later, I will miss this class and SHAPE for years to come. Now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the outstanding, delightful, and devilishly handsome Mr. Rodman, principal of SHAPE.
I never really felt that way. Good evening. General Mrs. Cavoli, Colonel Mrs. Raymond, Colonel Mrs. Forbes, Colonel Mrs. Stefanowski, Ms. Moon, family, friends, and graduates. Welcome to the celebration for the class of 2023. I wasn't really sure what I was going to talk about tonight, and I was getting a little concerned at the beginning of the week when I still had nothing on paper. But then I realized I'm principal of SHAPE High School, and I can pretty much talk about whatever I want. No offense, Ms. Moon. A little over a year ago, I arrived here just in time to conduct a graduation for a class I didn't know, and wrap up the end of the year festivities and activities. My very first conversation with a student here was with Eugenia, when she approached me and said, "Who are you and what are you doing here?" Over the next several days, she was grading me on my pronunciation of her first name. I never got better than a C, and unfortunately reminded me a lot of my high school days. Over the next several months, I had many conversations with many students, and I learned so much from you about your countries, about your families, and about you, and most importantly, about your food. I thought about all that this place had to offer, and many people told me that I was lucky to be here, and I believe them. Halfway through this school year, I was in a freshman English class listening to students talk about the problems from the school systems they came from. Many of those problems were student-driven, like bullying, vandalism, or just plain general disrespect. I realized that day that luck had nothing to do with SHAPE being SHAPE. SHAPE being SHAPE is you. You make the school and the community what it is. It's not luck, it's you. It's because you choose to act in a positive way most of the time. I hope that wherever you go, you remember that respect and cooperation can transform any situation into a positive one for all involved. A couple decades from now, when you're the leaders of your countries, I hope you all remember us. As for me being lucky to be here, I do feel lucky. but I did work very hard to put myself in a position to be lucky. I'd like to say if you work real hard, I think most people are having a little more luck. To finish, I want to take this opportunity to thank some of the people specifically for helping my family's transition here to go as smoothly as it could have gone, given the fact that we are still in Belgium, which sometimes can be difficult, as you all know. I will say in advance, I hope I get through this. The support of the command here has been wonderful. Colonel Raymond and family, Colonel Forbes and family, thank you very much. The leadership team in your West District, from Dr. Terhorst and Mrs. Moon, have been extremely helpful and supportive. Thank you, Ms. Moon. The teachers and staff at Shape American High School, thank you, as always, for your support. Some of them are in the back, and I think it might be a good time to give them a round of applause. The Ewers family. Your friendship has meant so much to my family over the years, and I'm so happy we got to make this part of our journey together. Maria? Well, you know, thanks, and toodaloo. Good luck to all of you as you start your next adventure. To my own family, thanks for putting up with me as I try to figure all this out. I know I've left early and come home late many times. Your support and jokes at my expense mean the world to me. I have another one now. And finally, Aiden. You could have made this move very difficult. You could have put up a fight, having moved your senior year, and put on more stress for all of us. Thanks for understanding my situation and embracing Shape. You not only joined the class of 2023, but you also made it better just by being you. And now, because of Shape, I get the added bonus of listening to you sing in Spanish on the way to school. Who is Bad Bunny anyway? I looked up some songs and they were all explicit and I had no idea. As much as it may disappoint our friends from Vilsec, we are Spartans. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jessica Blackwood, and I am this year's senior class secretary. And today I have the honor of introducing our wonderful salutatorian. This year's salutatorian is Ava Kettinger, daughter of Benjamin Kettinger and the late Jessica Kettinger. Ava was born in Bowling Green, Ohio, and has been at Shape American High School for the past 2.5 years. Before Shape, Ava attended George Mason High School in Falls Church, Virginia. While at Shape, Ava completed 5 AP courses and has been proud member of the National Honor Society since 2021, when she was inducted at the end of her sophomore year. As a junior, Ava was the secretary of the NHS and then became president during her senior year. During her presidency, she joined forces with the JROTC and organized a base-wide cleanup, which accumulated 20 bags of litter on Shape. Outside of the classroom, Ava has completed 3 seasons of varsity cheerleading at Shape and earned the 2022 All-European Cheer Team Award, as well as being the team captain in the fall of her senior year. This past winter season, Ava volunteered her time to coach the JV cheerleading team as well. At the same time, she was also the head of the wrestling team. Ava has also served as one of our senior class representatives this year and has dedicated much of her time to the class of 2023. Ava plans on furthering her education at KU Leuven for a Bachelor's of Business Administration at their Brussels campus. Please help me welcome this class of 2023 salutatorian, Ava Kettinger.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Vivi Kettinger, and I'm so honored and delighted to be giving this speech at our commencement ceremony tonight. Before I begin, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here, and most of all, I would like to thank the class of 2023 for being the most amazing graduating class. Here we are. We finally made it. As this chapter of high school comes to a close, I would like to reflect upon the time that we've had together at SHAPE. SHAPE American High School has given me a fantastic opportunity with its excellent education and an extraordinary life experience. Not only has SHAPE taught me many things inside of the classroom, but best of all, SHAPE has literally shaped me into the person that I am today. But with that being said, I was actually not always very fond of SHAPE. When I first arrived at SHAPE in November of 2020, I had not yet developed a liking for our community and our school. This was a time in the midst of the COVID-19 restrictions. I had not attended in-person school in nearly 7 months, and I desperately missed my home and my family. Each day felt like a drag, and I even remember going home and crying after my first day. Even though it was rough, between then and now, I grew to love SHAPE. It was like a light switch was flipped, and all of a sudden, SHAPE was my favorite place to be. SHAPE has given me the remarkable experience of working with people and fellow classmates from all over the world. Never would I ever have imagined that my life would take me to a place where I learned and interacted with so many cultures on a daily basis. SHAPE has also allowed me to hold many leadership positions and to serve my school and my community in many ways, ranging from being a part of the National Honor Society to being one of your senior class representatives. I also had the exceptional opportunity to learn new languages and develop an extreme appreciation for all the cultural diversity present within our school and our base. I will always remain connected to SHAPE as I have developed the deepest and longest lasting relationships with other people here. If there is one thing that I want you all to remember from today, it's this. Wherever you go next and whatever you do in your future, take advantage of the opportunities that you are given. While moving forward, things will get extremely tough and even unbearable at times. But remember that the same places that give you the hardest times may also be the same places that give you the greatest times of your life. Keep your eyes open for when those days come. I will always be extremely grateful for everything that SHAPE has given me, and I hope that you feel the same way. Thank you very much to my dad, my family, Thank you very much to my dad, my family, friends, teachers, staff, and distinguished guests that have all helped me along the way. And most of all, thank you to my class. Congratulations!
Hello everyone, my name is Douglas Forbes, and I am the senior class vice president. This year's valedictorian is Ogden Manisovsky. Son of Ignor and Vesna, Ogden was born in North Macedonia and has been at SHAPE American High School for the past 3 years. Before SHAPE, Ogden attended the School of Cyril in Methodius in North Macedonia. While at SHAPE, Ogden was the captain of the robotics club. He was also involved in tutoring students in math and science. Ogden's future plans are to study engineering at KU Leuven. Please help me welcome the class of 2023's valedictorian, Ogden Manisovsky.
Good evening. Before I proceed with my lengthy, mathematically centric speech, I would like to take this opportunity to thank, on behalf of the 2023 graduating class, all the people who have aided Shape America High in fulfilling its mission, excellence in all we do, and who ultimately supported us, seniors, on the long, long, long journey we celebrate tonight. We express our gratitude to the members of the school administration who lay out the groundwork for stability and success of a multicultural institution. We express our gratitude to the wonderful teachers who have guided us over the past years with their immense quantum of knowledge to succeed in developing our interests and passions to the fullest extent possible. We express our gratitude to our families and community whose sacrifices, support, and dedication have contributed to making this year's senior class one of the best in WA Europe. And finally, we express our gratitude to the distinguished guests and visitors for being part of the celebration of the commencement of the next stage of our lives. Thank you. Alrighty, easy part is done. Now come the philosophical questions. So, what exactly is going to be the purpose of this 5-man speech? Well, taking into account of the advice of always identifying guidance first, I note that I'm speaking tonight to both our school and Shape community. Okay then, I most likely need to highlight our most important challenges, successes, and lessons learned as a class. Will I succeed? Well, hopefully I'll be able to capture as much as I can. However, it is really tough to reduce a group of 90 down to a couple of paragraphs on a page. Despite this inconvenience, I can make an approximation, similar to estimating the time until the end of this year, which turned out to always be longer than expected. So, if y'all completely disagree with my points, a complaint can be filed through a Google form that has been sent out by Ms. Claudia. She promised that it would be the last one of the year. Really? With that in mind, here are some stats as to why it is truly an honor to represent the 2023 graduating class. Number 1, we come from 16 different nations from almost every corner of the globe. And we are the most diverse group of graduates in the Department of Defense Education activity. Number 2, we have received over $2.1 million in scholarships. Another success that puts us at the top of the charts in the region. And finally, number 3, the top 20 students in this fantastic group have an above a 4.0 grade point average. That's amazing, y'all. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Okay, accolades and recognitions are great, but what do they mean? Well, they are the manifestation of who we are. That is, what values we put out to the world. First and foremost of these principles is open-mindedness. Although there are times when we are all only concerned with our points of view because we are humans with kinks. This senior class has shown time and time again that no matter the nationality, race, or any other idiosyncrasy, each individual's ideas and struggles deserve to be heard on the classroom podium. It is the sharing of perspectives that allows us to fully comprehend and apply the complexity behind the ideas of Shakespeare, Gladwell, Newton, and Pythagoras. To describe the second integral part of the puzzle, I will take the bold step of paraphrasing the great U.S. Marine Corps General James Mattis. Be polite, be professional, and have a plan to help everyone you meet. Each and every class I've been part of has shown me over and over that no matter the politics of our countries, we can still help each other out in figuring out that silly math or physics problem that just does not want to be solved. We're guiding each other in writing that one essay that just needs to be pretty good. Although we do compete, we try to bring everybody to a higher level than they were before because we understand that competition is the most fun when all competitors are encouraged to give their absolute best. Perfect. So now, we know what tools we have at our disposal. But what can we do with them? Well, they will be the means that will allow us to give our part to our future communities, no matter their size. And it turns out, you can be pretty lazy about helping out. Consider this. Tonight, there are 90 of us. And if each and every one changed the lives of just 10 people over the course of 15 years, and those people go on to change the lives of another 10 people, and so on and so forth, in about 3 generations, we would have changed the lives of about 90,000 folks. That's amazing. And if we go one more generation, graduating class of 2023 will be responsible for influencing the lives of almost 1 million people. I'd say that's one good bang for our buck. So, who are we? We are the class of 2023, the class that challenges the archaic paradigm of the competitive environment with its open-mindedness and willingness to support every individual based solely on the contents of their character. We are the class that will change the lives of more than 1 million people by the turn of the next century. Will it be easy? No, by no means. But we surely will alter the world for the better. Congratulations, y'all. And good luck!
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, faculty members, and most importantly, the graduating class of Shape High School. My name is Sean Jacob Aquino, and it is my distinct pleasure as senior class representative to introduce our esteemed guest speaker for this momentous occasion, General Christopher G. Cavoli. General Christopher G. Cavoli assumed duties as Commander, U.S. European Command, July 1st, 2022, and Supreme Allied Commander Europe, or SACEUR, July 4th, 2022. U.S. European Command spans Europe, portions of Asia and the Middle East, and the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans. The command is comprised of more than 64,000 military personnel and is responsible for U.S. defense operations and relations with NATO and 50 countries. As SACEUR, he is one of NATO's 2 strategic commanders and commands Allied Command Operations, ACO, which is responsible for the planning and execution of all alliance operations. He is responsible to NATO's Military Committee for the conduct of all NATO military operations. General Cavoli previously served as the commander of the Consolidated U.S. Army Europe and Africa, October 2020 through June 2022. From January 2018 until the consolidation, General Cavoli served as the commander of U.S. Army Europe. Commissioned into the infantry in 1987, General Cavoli has served in a wide variety of positions throughout the United States, Europe, and Asia. He's commanded the 1st Battalion, 32nd Infantry Regiment, 3rd Infantry Brigade Combat Team, 1st Armored Division, 7th Army Training Command, and 25th Infantry Division. He also served as the Deputy Commander of Regional Command West in Herat, Afghanistan, and as the Deputy Commanding General for Operations at the 82nd Airborne Division. General Cavoli's staff experience includes service as the Director for Russia on the Joint Staff, Deputy Executive Assistant for the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and Director of the Chief of Staff of the Army's Coordination Group. He has held fellowships at the National Defense University, the George C. Marshall Center for European Security Studies, and the Army Chief of Staff Strategic Studies Group. General Cavoli is a Foreign Area Officer with a concentration on Eurasia, and he speaks Italian, Russian, and French. He holds degrees from Princeton University and Yale University. His awards include the Combat Infantryman Badge, the Ranger Tab, and the Master Parachutist Wings. Today, we are privileged to have with us a true leader of exceptional caliber, someone who has dedicated their life to the service of our nation and the pursuit of peace and security. Ladies and gentlemen, with great pride and admiration, please join me in welcoming General Christopher G. Cavoli.
Principal Rodman, distinguished faculty members, distinguished administrators, families, friends, distinguished guests, and most of all to the graduates of the class of 23, congratulations. You deserve a round of applause. thank you all for coming over to my house the other day for breakfast. I really enjoyed getting to know you. One thing though, Eugenia, I didn't realize I was going to be graded on my pronunciation when you taught me, but did I get better than the principal? Yeah. Oh yes. That's good because he was described as devilishly handsome. I'm certainly not going to get described that way, so if I can do the pronunciation, that's it. Hey, it was really a pleasure to meet you all. It was really a pleasure to meet you all and to understand just where shape high school fits in. So I'm a graduate of a Dodia school. 1,000 years ago, I graduated from the Czech American High School. My older son, Alex, graduated from a Dodia High School in Vilseck, Germany, when Mr. Rodman was there. And my younger son, Nick, graduated from Wiesbaden High School just a few years ago. So we're a Dodia family, and we understand the nature of these schools, which are family schools. They create classes that feel like family to each other. But SHAPE is amazing because from multiple different countries, with multiple different languages, with multiple different backgrounds, this family comes together in a way that I've never seen before. It is absolutely unique, and I congratulate you on it. It means that you have a fantastic foundation for what you're about to do next. You have a great education, but most of all, you've lived abroad, you understand other cultures, your mind is wide open and ready to do whatever you want to do. And you will do whatever you want to do. There are a number of people fanning themselves in the audience, so I will get right to the point. As you go out, guys, as you go out into the world and take your next step, you can do anything you want. We only ask one thing. Pick something that matters. Do something in the service of your fellow human beings. Devote yourself to something bigger than yourself. Devote yourself to an ideal. Devote yourself to other people. Devote yourself to service. You have been given this splendid beginning. But of those to whom much has been given, much is requested in return. We know we can count on you. We're going to be cheering, applauding, and watching with great, great pride as you step out into the world and begin your next chapter. God bless you all.
Thank you, General Cavoli. I'm sure we will all remember your words as we move forward in life. My name is Hannah Raymond, and I am this year's senior class treasurer. On behalf of the graduating class of 2023, I want to present this small gift to say thank you for taking the time to attend and speak at our graduation. It is such an honor to have you here tonight. We also want to present these flowers to Mrs. Cavoli for attending this evening. We also thank both of you for hosting us at breakfast this week. It was truly amazing. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Aiden Rodman, and I'm joined by Ava Kettinger as senior class representatives. We would like to give every senior the opportunity to recognize their loved ones through a commencement ceremony tradition that is known as the Rose Ceremony. The Rose Ceremony is a symbolic moment in which seniors reflect on their lives and honor someone who has helped them tremendously. Each senior will receive a rose that they will then present to an audience member of whom they are most grateful for.
The act of passing a white rose symbolizes an expression of appreciation and loyalty and is a true honor to those who receive one. Seniors will now deliver their roses. Seniors.
I don't get your rose. I gave it to my parents. I didn't give it to my parents. They yell at me. Call me bad words. Is that me right now? They're not telling me which camera they're on? Oh, I no. I have no clue. I could ask. What camera are you on? She's just going so hard. I don't want to ruin the shot, but I just want to be like... Because I'm on the outside, you know? My seat's on the outside, so I'm waiting for everybody to get in first before I go in. So we've seen you over the entire time? Because I'm like row 4. You can see, probably been watching the back of my head the whole time. It's mostly been zoomed in on this camera, Doing great. I'm gonna go meet him.
I've got the choir.
Alright, so we will now begin awarding the diplomas. Please hold your applause to the end as we are showing videos, so we want to make sure that we're hearing them.
Should I totally come to Robin and see him as Justice Chase? Should I come to Robin because Justin could
Bogdan Menisovsky.
I'd like to express my gratitude to my parents and sister who taught me to and courage. I would also like to thank Shape American High School for the most fulfilling years of my education thus far.
Ava Kenninger.
Thank you to my biggest supporters, my dad and my sister, and to my wonderful teachers for helping me achieve all of my goals these past 4 years.
Douglas Forbes.
I would like to thank all my family near and far, as well as the teachers for providing constant support for the years. A special thank you to my mom who made my life.
Jessica Blackwood.
Teachers and fellow graduates, SHAPE has given me a wonderful
Sean Jacob Aquino. Hannah Raymond, sorry.
I was so confused on it.
Hannah Raymond.
experience that cannot be bought and relived. I truly cherish this experience and cannot wait to see where life will take me next. Thank you. Memo Butushkuye.
Sean Jacob Aquino.
Gracias a mi mami y papi por todo su ayuda de sangre y a Eleonora por sus sonrisas. Thank you to all my friends for making these 4 years as enjoyable as they could have possibly been. Thanks to all of you. SHAPE will always have a place in my heart.
Jared Ryden.
I'd like to thank my parents for their support throughout my years in high school, and for allowing me to skip middle school, because I've never heard anything good can come out of there. I'd also like to thank my friends and teachers for just being there when I needed them, and making my time in school mostly enjoyable.
Ian Rodman.
Thank you, Mom, Dad, Maggie, Ian, and Bobby for always putting up with me. Thank you to the Plazas, Camp, and Aaliyah for being my home away from home. Thank you to my friends at SHAPE for welcoming me this year. Love you.
Ella Marie Duete.
I would like to thank my friends and family for supporting me all throughout these 4 years. Your encouragement made me dream big and stay curious. Ethan Martin.
Thank you to all the amazing people who have supported me. You all know who you are. I am now one step closer to being better than my siblings in every way. It's actually
Maciek Adamczyk.
I would like to thank my family, my friends, and my girlfriend for all support. But mostly, I want to give to my younger version that took this hard, long journey all by himself. Kocham cię, Robi.
Paul Aichi.
To me, high school is all about goals. High school starts out as tedious as humanly possible, but the workload gradually declines as time goes on. So pass your classes and move on.
Enrica Alanda.
I think my mom and dad and my mom helped me to get a resolution. Thank you, Zero, for being really close to me and supporting sus abilities. First, I'm to raise and shine. And gracias, profesora, por su soporte y actitud de mis hijos de dirección. Ayúdame.
Konstantina Alexopoulos.
I want to thank all of my friends and in particular for helping me through this journey and my future. The
stesso degli anni in questi se sarà papà.
Nicolene and Duaga Arias.
I want to say thank you to my teachers, friends, and of course, my parents. I love you guys. I went to college.
Addie Atkins.
Thank you to all my family, friends, and teachers for supporting me and helping me get to this stage. As much as I love the memories I made there, I'm ready to go, y'all. It's definitely my time.
Joao Biga.
Thanks to my mom, my dad, my sister, my teachers, and everyone that was with me on my academic journey. I really thanks to all of them.
Oscar Stamanis.
I've known who Kennedy from Stone Steppers and from where we came college, but I know for sure. And I'm finishing high school this year. Thanks to family, friends, and teachers who were with me.
Raiden Bodine.
Being here has been such an amazing experience, and I couldn't be happier about it. Thank you to everyone who listened. Thank you to Vice Mayor and my dad and myself. You're all awesome. Good luck.
High school is a place I can define in a single word.
Isabel Byron.
I can't believe that I finally made it to my graduation. I want to thank my parents, brothers, and extended family for always supporting me, and helping me move forward in my own. Tack så jättemycket.
Elisa Calabro.
Thanks.
Lara Calera Carrasquilla.
Gracias a mis padres y a mi hermana por haberme ayudado en todo. Son mi motivo para seguir adelante. I am more than ready for the next chapter of my life to start.
Thomas Hutchis.
I serve the junior council and I want to thank family for giving me the opportunity to be here and my friends for making all these memories unforgettable for the rest of my life. I miss you. Stay on your name.
Alexandra Jesuit.
And then he missed. Now what do you expect this speech to start like that? Well, life is unexpected, so live the best of it. Smile at the future, forget the past, and embrace the future. But better with good company alongside.
Roman Silverti.
That's my brother!
This is a special experience. High school has been a wild adventure, and I couldn't have asked for a better place to have it. I'll always cherish these memories.
Ariana Kaufman.
I want to thank my parents, friends, and teachers for helping me through these 4 years. It was a stressful journey, but thanks to you guys, I finally made it.
Veronica Complex.
Thank you to my family for encouraging me to become my best version. A special thanks to my friends, especially Martina, for always being amazing. You made this last day memorable, and you were sempre vostra Lazio. Vaše
Iwan Raj Kachun.
I would like to thank firstly my parents for always believing in me, helping with everything they could and never giving up on me. I would also like to thank all of my teachers and Ms. Latifka for all the help they've been giving me with. And lastly, I would like to thank my friends for making these final 2 years of my high school amazing and full of joy. Thank you.
Carla Cuesta.
I'm very grateful for this experience and you guys make me feel my heart too. Thank you to the teachers for your knowledge and encouragement. And above all, thanks to my family who has always believed, loved, and took care of me. I'm so lucky to have you. Los quiero muchísimo.
Vivian Dima.
This was truly been an unforgettable experience thanks to my family, friends, and teachers. I'm grateful to have such caring and compassionate people who I can always count on. I look forward to this next chapter, living in my safe space and persevering.
Maria Ewers.
Thank you to my amazing teachers, friends, and family for always supporting me. Mom, Dad, Luke, Rebecca, and Julia, I love you so much. After 7 schools, I could not be happier with where I finally ended up. Go Spartans!
Sarah Greco.
I really want to take time to thank my mom and my dad for their support in every decision I made. Here, I found a lot of people told me about how much they love pizza with pineapples and pasta with ketchup. So I'm really happy to graduate. I see that I just said that I'm leaving the school to start another one, but I can't do it. Love you.
Connor Hall.
I thank my parents, friends, and girlfriend for helping me throughout my high school years, and now I hope to do my best to achieve my goals now that I know who will help me through the tough times that lie ahead.
Natalie Hendrick.
Thank you to my family, friends, and all the teachers I've had for believing in me so that I can reach this moment. I am so grateful to be graduating and moving on to the next chapter of my life.
Jacqueline Hopkins.
To my family, most especially my parents, and my friends, my boyfriend, and my teachers. You've all been so supportive, and I'm excited to see where we all go from here. Much love to all of you.
Adriana Marie Jackson.
I wouldn't have made it as far as I have without my family's guidance. Thank you to my parents for being constants in an unpredictable world, and to my siblings for accompanying me every step of the way. Thank you.
April Jansen.
These past few years have been a roller coaster. Between moving countries halfway through high school and COVID, I'm proud to say that I made it. Thank you so much to my friends and family who stuck with me through everything.
Enrique Jorguera.
Thank you to my family, to my teachers, and to all the people that helped me during these last 2 years. I'm very happy to be here today, and I want to remember the shape American High School for my entire life.
Yaren Kaishlu.
I love you all. Çok seviyorum. İyi günler.
George Koka. Tolga Kamerger.
I want to thank my teachers for helping me grow academically, my friends for all the fun times, and above all, my family for making me who I am. Teşekkür ederim.
Victoria Kosek.
Dziękuję rodzinie i przyjaciołom za bycie przy mnie w tej długo wyczekiwanej chwili. Cieszę się, że mogę być tu z wami. Thank you all for your support. I'm sure that as long as we stick together, we can overcome any obstacles.
Chastity Ledoux.
Everyone is graduating. It's really how fast this has come. It feels like just yesterday. I was starting high school and now I'm graduating. Now if you were to ask my family if it was easy, we would all laugh, but I'm really thankful they stuck with it.
Lorenzo Lai. Martina Lai.
To my friends for supporting me at all times, especially Veronica and Cosmo. Lastly, I thank myself for all keeping up during these 4 years.
Sully Lutz.
Thank you, Jake, for giving me my education, loving community, and the greatest friend person to ask for. Even when we are far apart, I will always remember you.
Gavin Mahan.
I have had a lot of fun and shit, and I'm sad to be here. I would like to thank my parents for getting me to where I am today.
Alexander Pasolsky.
There is an observation. Today we celebrate our achievements at St. Michael High School. Thank you to our families, friends, and educators for their support. The future is bright, and I can't wait to see what you accomplish.
Thomas McCabe Hefner.
I would like to give special thanks to all my family members and sports coaches I've had that helped me along my journey throughout middle school and high school.
Javier Montilla Lores.
I am really happy that I am pregnant at 19, and I also want to thank everyone who has helped me while I was in high school. I especially want to thank my parents, my friends, and my teachers. Muchas gracias a todos.
Lucy Joy Muehlman.
Lucy. Vielen Dank an alle, die diese Erfahrung zu etwas Besonderem gemacht haben. Danke an alle Counselor und vor allem mich selbst. Danke auch an Tara, Will und Cheyenne und an meine Familie und auch an Tyler und Alex, dass die immer für mich da waren. Ich liebe euch als Familie.
Isaac Nelson.
It has been a long and difficult journey, and I'm so glad that I was able to make it to the end. I'm excited to start the next chapter of my life, and I'm looking forward to all the opportunities that await me.
Yona Nordinai.
Graduation marks the end of one chapter and beginning of another. I want to thank my family, friends, and teachers for their unwavering support. I am excited for the future and all the opportunities that lie ahead. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Jakob Oberle.
High school graduation means I can finally retire my backpack and start carrying a purse like a grown-up. And for purse, I'm using the fanny pack. I learned so much: how to procrastinate, how to plan for a test, and how to survive on no sleep.
Cheyenne O'Neill.
I would like to thank my teachers, friends, and parents for keeping me going when times are hard. For those moving on, I hope we all have success in the future, no matter where or what that success leads to.
Zuzanna Oshinska.
I'd like to thank my family and my friends, but mostly my dad, who made everything possible and gave me all these great opportunities in life. This has been a really hard adventure for me, but I'm glad I made it.
Aisu Oskumru.
Future is a solitude of possibilities. The only aspect that looks humans in the future is hope. I thank my friends and teachers for making high school a fun experience, and thank my family for giving me hope.
Maria Paseo Sasai.
I want to thank my mom, my dad, and my sisters for supporting me. I also want to thank my friends for everything they've done. Por último, quiero dar las gracias a mis abuelos por ayudarme a aprender las cosas que soy.
Pietro Parente.
Thanks to Commencement High School for the beautiful opportunity I had in these amazing years. It has formed me a journey, and I wanted to thank my family for the support they gave to me and all of my friends. But I also want to thank my sources of inspiration, Matt Spencer and Diego Armando.
Lukasz Perlik.
My name is Lukasz Perlik. I have been here with you for 4 years, and I would like to thank everybody, all the awesome teachers, my friends, my family, and my girlfriend who supported me throughout these years. Once get out of here.
Lainey Pierce.
Thank you so much, Papa and Mom, for everything. I would not have accomplished this much in high school or be where I am without you. Logan, I can't wait to go to college with you. Jules M. Oh,
Carl Kledowski.
I would like to thank my family, friends, and teachers for supporting me at the step journey. Let's hear the official names.
Desiretta Prisoy.
They taught me that it's best to approach life with more than just passion for change, but also strategy. Take that risk and find yourself. Write the story that you want to.
Daphne Pasati.
Such amazing friends and relatives that make saying goodbye so hard. I will always be grateful for the opportunity my parents gave me to make ordinary moments extraordinary. Honorable mention to my wonderful sisters, Sasakapocho Fajami,
Maya Pasali Kaburu.
As this chapter of my life is closing, I want to thank my family and friends for the endless support they have shown to me during this journey. I'm very grateful for all the memories I made here. Ευχαριστώ πολύ. Σε πολύ.
Benjamin Reynolds.
I want to thank my family and friends, as well as the opportunities the school has afforded me, such as JROTC and sports, to keep me busy. This has been a great 4 years, and I wish everyone the best in the future.
Isaac Ron.
Again, I'm so glad it's over. I should thank my parents for helping me through the agony of high school, but they put me here in the first place.
Caspar Roos.
I want to thank my mom for packing lunch for me and my dad for driving me to and from practice. After high school, I will do my military conscription and then go to university.
Yasmin Sarinas.
Without them, I don't think I would be here. They've worked with me and pushed me as hard as they could throughout this long and hard years has helped me immensely to get to where I am now. And I couldn't be more grateful.
Cosmos Garcetti.
Thanks, friends and family, for supporting me. Especially thank you guys for giving me this experience and other sacrifices. Questo per firma. Now it's time to choose.
Faith Sam.
And so my private teachers, my parents, thank you for enabling me with the greatest things I could ever possess. I love you and dream forever and a day.
Paula Solano.
Thanks for Gracias a mi familia por apoyarme y ayudarme a decidir el camino que debo seguir. This has been a year I will remember for the rest of my life.
Alicia Sobochko.
I'm grateful for the opportunity to not only attend but graduate from an international school, and I'd like to thank all my teachers, the Constantine, and other staff members for helping me.
Cornelia Stanley.
This has been quite the journey. Through it all, I'm so thankful for all the knowledge, skills, culture, and friends this school gave me. Thanks to everyone who never left my side. I'm standing here today, excited for what comes next.
Susanna Stefanian.
As you continue to live on, remember this. Sometimes life is simply about being, not doing, being out in nature, being with others, being with yourself. The latter is most important.
Philip Stefanovsky.
I want to thank my family and friends for making my high school experience memorable. A big thank you to all the faculty staff for being so supportive of my journey. Next step, go pro. Se nadaram de go na pro and go.
Paulina Tayak.
I would like to thank all of my teachers and my parents for guiding me during this adventure, and I am glad I'm finishing this journey and starting a new chapter in my life.
Sebastian Taylor Galoffer.
Thank you to all my family and mentors for always supporting me and giving me the best advice. Muchísimas gracias a todos mis amigos hispanohablantes por hacer estos 4 años de Bachelor los mejores recuerdos.
Eduardo Torrente de la Pisa.
¡Dale, Pepe! Thanks to everyone for passing me in the school. Mis padres y mi familia por ayudarme a adaptarme a este tema. I am excited to see what comes.
Kylie Truex.
My friends for making high school an experience that I will never forget, and my family for pushing me to work hard for what I want. Thank you to my friends.
And Katerina Simitiller.
I would like to say thank you to my friends, my teachers, my counselors, and especially my family for supporting me every step of the way to graduation. Without you, I would never be where I am today, and for that I'm so grateful. Σας ευχαριστώ πολύ.
Thomas Chulas.
I would like to thank my friends and close friends for helping me and supporting me through this hard time. Although I'm looking forward to university, I'm sure that I will miss it high school.
Bora Turkai.
İşte benim abim.
Once said,
My heroes are the ones who won't give up from their goals. With that, he mentions the importance of pursuing our goals, so I will pursue my goals.
Alberto Vieira Paredes.
Today, I would like to express how happy I feel after this incredible experience in USA, where I met so many amazing people who accompanied me during this really unforgettable journey, my teachers and friends. That is why I want to give you thanks for all you did for me. También me gustaría agradecer tanto a mis padres como a mis hermanos por su apoyo durante estos años y por haberme dado la oportunidad de haber disfrutado de esta gran experiencia en Belgium.
Shimon Bakush.
I'm telling you now, I have plans that I cannot show it to you right now. It's the haters for some of that. I've got some stuff in the works. If I'm a millionaire in my 20s, come and beat me out.
Michael Williams.
Everybody's out here thanking their parents and stuff. That's cool. But I like to thank myself because I'm the one who woke up and did the work. I'm the one who woke up and turned down the assignments. I'm the one who woke up and got on the bus. And I'd like to thank my mom as well.
April Woolley.
I want to say thank you to your teachers and friends during my high school years with us.
Bettina Zahu.
Its ups and downs, but being surrounded by such wonderful people was undoubtedly a blessing. I would like to thank my family, friends, and teachers for always encouraging me and for making this high school journey unforgettable. Σας ευχαριστώ πολύ.
Patrick Cesada.
My name is Patrick Safari, and I come from home. I'm proud of the fact that I was a student in Commencement High School. 2 years studying here were awesome for me. Today, I would like to thank all school personnel for the work they have done for me, and wish all my peers good luck in achieving their dreams.
Nice job, everybody. We have 2 students who are part of our community that also graduated this year with a few different school systems. I would like to take a few minutes to recognize them, actually not minutes, moments, to recognize them. When I read your name, please stand. Rodrigo Lyon. And Nikolai Pechorek. Good job.
We would like to take a moment to honor someone who has dedicated their whole year to our senior class. Ms. Barton was not only our senior sponsor, but an incredible influence on so many seniors' lives. Ms. Barton is an amazing teacher, coach, parent, and most of all, a friend. She has supported all of us throughout our high school experience at Shape American High School and deserves a moment of appreciation. Can we please give it up for Ms. Jamie Barton, who has supported every senior. Ms. Barton.
who has stepped up and dedicated many volunteer hours to the senior class as our co-sponsor. She was not planning on being involved with the senior class this year, but stepped in when she saw how much help was needed with putting this graduation together, and made this whole ceremony possible. May we please have a moment for Mrs. Jody Walker.
There are so many people responsible for putting a graduation ceremony like this together. I would like to thank Ms. Biggs and the video students who filmed and made the live stream possible tonight. The Armory, the musicians and choir for providing music. Lastly, thank you to the parents who supported our graduates and made it possible for them to reach this point and this important milestone in their lives. As a last reminder for parents and graduates, please don't forget to go to the school office after the ceremony to pick up your records. And once you've done that, please don't lose them. There will also be refreshments served in the library when you pick up your records. Now, graduates, please stand. The authority vested in me by the Department of Defense Education Activity as principal of Shape High School, Shape American High School, on behalf of Mr. Tom Brady, Director of WIA, and Dr. Michelle Howard-Haney, WIA Europe Director for Student Excellence, Dr. Jason Trehorst, Superintendent of the WIA West District, and Ms. Teresa Moon, our Community Superintendent. I certify that these students, members of the class of 2023 of Shape American High School, have met all the requirements and conditions to receive the diploma and are now graduating.